Okay, friends, Unit 4 test, practice test tomorrow, day before Thanksgiving. Fire up. This is a lot of vocabulary and a lot of stuff you can get on your calculator. So if you have questions, come with your completed sheet tomorrow so we can talk them out and see kind of where you got confused. So, number 1, it says use this table to answer the following questions. A. Mr. Ferguson surveyed 200 students about whether they preferred soccer, baseball, or another sport. So right away we know 200 students. He also recorded their gender and 98 were female. Complete the table. Well, I know total is 200, and then we say that 98 are female. So that means 102 are going to be male because 98 plus 102 is 20. Okay. Now let's go over to football. Football, we don't know how many females. Let's move that over there. We don't know how many females preferred football. We do know 38 males preferred football. We know 64 people total preferred football. So I'm going to do 68 minus 38. That's going to give me 26. I'm going to go over to soccer. Over here, I'm going to see that 12 females preferred soccer out of 36 total students. So I'm going to go 36 minus 12. That's going to give me 24. Well, I know here that 38 guys preferred football, 19 baseball, I don't know how many basketball, 24 soccer to 102. So I'm going to go 38 plus 19 plus 24 equals 81. I'm going to subtract that from this total, 102. I had a negative number because I did it backwards, but we're going to know that 21 boys preferred basketball because 38 plus 19 plus 21 plus 24 is 102. That makes me be able to do my basketball. So 36 plus 21 is 57 total students preferred basketball. Now I need to find my total down here for baseball because I have an empty blank spot there. So I'm going to go 64 plus 57 plus 36, 157 students, but we have 200 total students, minus 157, 43 total students for baseball, 9 of which are male, so 43 minus 19 means that 24 girls preferred baseball. So that was just a puzzle, figuring out where each section goes. Your biggest things that are tough is to know that your total always goes down in this total. It says also here, what information does it give you in the problem? Their gender, and 98 were female, 98 was up there. We were able to get these totals right away, which helped us fill in the rest of our chart. So how many were female? It tells us right there, 98. How many students like basketball? They didn't say male or female, so it's going to be 57. What was the most popular sport among females? Pretty easy. 36 kids, females. So it's going to be basketball, because that was the highest number. And what was the most popular sport among males? Same way. We're going to go right here. It's going to be, looks like football, 38. And that's the highest number. If we wanted to find percentages for that, we could have done basketball would be 36 over 98, because we want the total number of females, when the males would have been 38 over 102. But the question didn't ask us for that. I just kind of showed you how to do that. Okay, let's go to question 2. It says use the frequency table for fruit preference below to answer the following questions. Have the answers be a percent and a fraction. So this is going to be one of those questions where you have to really read the question carefully so that you give the answer in a way that Miss Pennington wants it to be. So the first one says, what is the joint relative frequency of girls who selected apples? So my total number of girls, girls who selected an apple, we're going to use our total number for joint relative frequency. That'll be 92 because that's your total. Girls who wanted an apple was 16, so it'll be 16 over 92 is your fraction. And then remember, 16 divided by 92, that's going to be 17.3, so 17.4 if we round it, because we're going to go back two numbers, it would be 17.39. So if we go 1739 for a percent, we move the decimal back. We're going to round up 17.4%. And again, if you put 17.39, she's going to take that. If you put 0.1739, she's not going to take that because that's not a percentage. So boys who selected an orange, that's going to be 14 over 92. So again, 14 divided by 92, 0.1521. 0.1521. Move the decimal back there, so it'll be 15.2%. Okay, marginal relative frequency. That's going to be total of people who selected apple. So we're going to do this total down here. So your total of people who selected an apple, okay, 41 over 92 is a boy. We're going to look at 52 over 92. Again, find your percentages the same way. 41.5, I think. 44.6. And then 52 divided by 92. Okay, again, move your decimal point back 2 spots to 56.52, which would be 56.5. And again, unless the quiz tomorrow tells you specifically how many decimal points to go back, if you have your work, you're going to be okay. If not, come up and check with me right before you go on, and I'll make sure that your percentages are the right way. So here's page 1. Let's go to page 2.